Sister Wives season wrap-up is a perfect time to sit down with Mary Janelle, Christine Robin, and Cody Brown to ask the tough questions. But after the last few tell-alls, Sukanya Krishnan has been under fire for taking it too easy on them. Now fans think TLC is listening and might replace Suki after people have begged for a new host. Sister Wives fans see signs Sukanya Krishnan might not return. Recently, Sister Wives noticed that there is a shift in the way TLC is choosing to produce the show during season 19. Seemingly, this leaves room for Cody and Robyn Brown to experience an on-screen fallout by getting hard-hitting questions. Although Sukanya Krishnan has clapped back about how some fans viewed her interviews, now fans think TLC will be moving in a different direction with the tell-alls for season 19. Why show might get new S19 tell-all host? On Reddit, Sister Wives fans think that TLC will replace Sukanya Krishnan for the season 19 tell-alls. First, a user says, now that there's new production, bring on the new tell-all host. Then they suggest, bring on Andy Cohen for the new tell-all host to expose the blatant lies. Do you have someone else in mind? One viewer says, Suki sucks. She favors K and R, never asks the important questions, and lets Cody lead the conversation. They need a host who won't let Cody shut down the hard questions, one who won't let Robyn cry and change topic. Someone else disagrees, not Andy Cohen. He's as sexist as Cody, and he shuts down the conversation just when it starts to get good, just like Suki. I'd like to see some of the kids be the hosts, Maddie and Gabe. If anyone read the article, but they said the old production was friends with them and they lived right next door, so they were favored. But not anymore. This new production is not playing with them. They don't like either of them. So the truth will be coming out. Fans vote for replacement. Other suggestions surface that Dr. Phil, Casey Wilson, Sean Robinson, Nancy Grace, or Nicki Minaj would be good options. But the main thing Sister Wives fans want is answers. Seemingly, they want to see Cody and Robyn in particular squirm. Another Reddit thread was specific about wanting TLC to reveal more. Someone else adds, we deserve a better host that will press with real questions instead of the boring recap, but Cody and Robyn will never agree to it. TLC could include it in their contract and no real tell-all, no money, and no contract renewal. They need to have a manly man ask Cody the questions, someone who absolutely would not let Cody think he was going to be intimidated in any way, maybe a former war correspondent. We need Robyn and Cody to answer the real questions. Where is the money? What does the nanny do? Also, Robyn must not be allowed to fake cry as answer to every question she thinks it's not safe. Sister Wives fans want the tell-alls to improve. Since the production seems to be changing, Sister Wives fans think they will step it up for the tell-alls. One improvement would be to get Mary Janelle, Christine Robin, and Cody Brown in the same room again. One fan points out how much better it was when they had to face each other. They say, I want all 5 of them in the same room at the same time to call out Cody and Robyn's bullshit. Furthermore, another user says, I sincerely hope that if there is another tell-all or future tell-alls, that the production company has at the ready the video evidence to throw at Cody and Robyn to prove they have lied to us from the beginning about their relationship and how he and she both treated the OG wives and kids. Hopefully now that the OG3 are no longer married to him, they will be more no holds barred. One can hope. Get back to the truth. While there are plenty of suggestions for who the next host should be, many Sister Wives fans simply just don't want Suki back. However, another idea was to bring back Tamron Hall to draw out the truth. Someone suggests, bring back Tamara. She held no punches. These past years, there's been not a lot of new information from the tell-all. It's basically just a long couch confessional. I like Suki, she's kinda a girl's girl, but I think production holds her back from what she's allowed to talk about. Another user adds, Tamron Hall is such a skilled interviewer. Go back and watch the tell-alls with her, she is so talented. I think she is fearless, she goes in for the tough questions, but she does it in a way that isn't off-putting. She pushes for the truth. I don't think Cody or Robyn would sit down with her again though. What do you think? Will Sukanya Krishnan return? If Suki comes back, will she have more freedom to press for answers now that Puddle Monkey isn't in charge? Are you ready to see the next episode of Sister Wives? Now that Sister Wives star Mary Brown has left Flagstaff behind, She's focused on building a great life for herself in Utah. As the original three wives explore life after polygamy, fans are excited to see where Mary goes from here. During Sunday night's episode, Mary and her friends threw a party so she could get to know others in the community. Although the TLC star was disappointed there weren't any dating prospects at the party, it was a clear indicator her future will be bright. In fact, fans can't get enough of this side of Mary. See what they're saying about the reality star and her new friends online. Mary Brown receives love and support from her friends in Utah. In previous seasons, Mary Brown always played a more subdued role. But now that she's living as a single woman, her friends are helping her find her voice. So far, fans have seen Mary read private texts to Cody out loud, called him a dumbass in a confessional, and even admitted her true feelings about the legal divorce. Fans can't wait to see what future episodes hold for her, and it's largely thanks to her new friend group. A new crying wife? One Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit. I kinda like the introduction of Mary's friends. They add some substance to an otherwise boring season. Was anyone else laughing when one of Mary's friends started talking about Robyn's crying and said something about how Robyn would be jealous if Cody found a new wife that cried more than Robyn? I forget the exact words. I thought it was hilarious because I thought the crying was something only we on Reddit saw. Lolch. Viewers would love to see more of the Utah friend group. Overall, other Sister Wives viewers agreed that Mary's new friends are great additions to the series. They left comments including, I am loving Mary and her friends. Let's have a Mary and Friends rewatch show and they can comment about the previous episodes. Let the snark begin. That would be awesome. I really want Mary to be able to share her story, if she wants to, and be free to add truthful context and point out the parts that viewers got wrong, which led to so many incorrect and unfair assumptions about her. It's been decades since she married into this mess. Homegrown deserves to set records straight and not have others halfway telling her life for her. Everyone else on the show has given their perception of her. It's time for her to repay them. Mary's entire character arc is amazing. She went from being a doorstep girl to an independent woman. I think her friends are funny, and I'm proud of Mary. What do you think of Mary Brown's new circle of friends? Would you like to see more of them on screen? Share your own thoughts and ideas in the comments. Fans triggered by video of Robyn Brown's cruelty. Then they added, only sick or evil people abuse or hit animals for no reason. I don't know why this was let go or not made a big deal over. Maybe TLC thought it would be upsetting or make them look bad, but it was not okay. Something seriously wrong with someone that would do that and in front of your kids to make it seem like an animal is a scary thing and should be pushed away. If your kids are scared, show them there is nothing wrong. Other users point out how vile the action is, but also correct that was Mary Brown's elderly dog getting kicked. Another user adds, me off so bad. Don't let me see Robyn out in the wild because I promise I'm kicking her. Wow, yeah, that was totally unnecessary and evil on Robyn's part. Never trust a person who hates dogs. Why did Mary stand by? After Sister Wives viewers established it was Mary Brown's dog, they were confused as to why she allowed Robyn Brown to treat it so poorly. Someone adds, Mary's elderly dog. Robyn can't stand animals. If I saw her kick my dog, she would be picking herself up off the ground. Another echoes, I would never let it go either. Anytime Robyn said anything, I'd immediately fall back to, at least I'm not an abusive piece of asterisk who kicked an elderly dog on national television and play the clip. Same here. I have 2 dogs, and if anyone ever treated my babies like that, they would have a huge problem. I think they would be holding their private parts. I do not play with anyone hurting any animal, mine or anyone else's. I really wish Mary would say something about this on her lives and whatnot. She's clearly an animal lover. I always wondered if she saw it and what her reaction was. Robyn Brown would have an excuse. While many Sister Wives fans found it revolting that Robyn Brown would be so cruel to an innocent animal, others think she would have an excuse. Another viewer adds, I feel like if Robyn saw this clip and was asked about it, her excuse would be something like her kids were deathly afraid of dogs when they were little, so she thought she was protecting the kids. Some excuse like that to make her obvious abuse seem valid. Someone else snarks, that's not a safe discussion for her to have on camera. Her kids are deathly afraid of dogs because she is afraid of dogs. She is the cause of their anxiety and fear. One fan clarifies there is no good excuse. Even if Robyn had actually been a good sister wife, normal mother, and nice person, I would still hate her guts just because of this. Cruelty to animals is a sign of psychopathy. I don't understand why they didn't boot her from the family right then and there. Kicking a friendly dog unprovoked is pure evil, and there is zero reason to do it except for the fact that Robyn enjoyed making the dog suffer. I wonder what she's done off camera if she was smiling and confident enough to do this on camera. I hope she gets bit. What do you think about the video of Robyn Brown kicking the dog? Did it trigger you to see her kick Mary Brown's old dog? Robyn Brown makes church visit all about her. As Sister Wives season 19 continues, Robyn Brown's oldest daughters decided they want to find a new church. While the plot device seems simple enough on its own, viewers can't help but notice how bizarre the situation plays out. Brianna and Aurora Brown are in their 20s, yet felt the need to ask their parents' permission to find a new church. And if that weren't strange enough, Robyn felt she needed to accompany her daughters while they interviewed pastors. TLC played one interview during the new episode, and viewers found the scene incredibly off-putting. Robyn Brown doesn't let her daughters speak for themselves. During the new episode, Robyn, Aurora, and Brianna Brown decided to go church shopping. While she encouraged her daughters to ask questions, Robyn completely hijacked the conversation. We grew up in a fundamentalist Mormon community and went to church there, and after moving we stopped going to church and doing it regularly, Aurora tells the pastors before her mother interrupts. Because we didn't have a community and church to go to, Robyn really steps in. The state of Utah was threatening prosecution because of our beliefs because we were a plural family. And so, we basically moved because we were trying to be able to be a family without being torn apart or thrown in jail. Robyn really made that church visit all about her. One Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit. I know that's her thing, but it was still more than I expected. The grown kids want to go to church. Why does mom have to be involved at all? And why didn't anyone try to recenter around the girls? It was all about Robyn's background, her religious hang-ups, her grieving her religious practices, her. Church scenes. Almost immediately, other viewers agreed that Robyn Brown's behavior during the church scenes was inherently selfish. Other Redditors replied, Robyn makes everything about her. She never shows concern or compassion to anyone or thing. When she talks about anything, it's how it affects her. Of course she did, because this is what Robyn does. Going back to when Leanne came out to the family, Robyn made it about herself. Robyn is gross and disgusting. Robyn does not have a storyline. She's boring and really brings nothing to the show. She can no longer use the OD3 to prop her up, so now it will be the kids. And not one word about Jesus or God. Why are they going? That was all for the show. What did you think about the scenes of Robyn and her daughters at church? Do you agree with what other Sister Wives viewers had to say? Share your own thoughts in the comments. Kody Brown's protection is gone, his lies exposed. Through the years, longtime Sister Wives viewers have felt that Kody Brown was handled with kid gloves when it came to confronting him on desired topics. Although he didn't always turn out looking like the hero, fans didn't see him getting grilled for his offenses either. But seemingly, season 19 is proving to be different. Now he isn't getting the luxury of protection from the production company like he has in the past. Instead, they expose lies. Kody Brown doesn't get the same luxury as before. While there has been a theory TLC is giving Robyn and Kody a redemption tour, fans haven't bought it. Now, it appears that might just be what TLC expected. As the season progresses, they aren't coming across as unsung heroes as Kody and Robyn may have wanted. Instead, production is slyly making cuts to Mary Janelle and Christine Brown, who contradict many of the things they are saying. Likewise, some of the old footage is blasting Kody's claims out of the water. Kody Brown's protection is gone, his lies exposed. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Kody Brown is being exposed while he tries to peddle his lies. First, a user says, producers undermining Kody with clip of him and Janelle. Then they add, so here Kody was claiming that it's the fault of the women that he wasn't as close to his kids since they would insist on spending time with him one-on-one. But the user sees production being subtle with their hits. The Redditor adds, rather than putting his voice over with footage that proved his point, they used this scene of him pawing at Janelle, not the other way around, and showing him about to have dinner with their kids. The original scene from the episode actually showed him engaging with Gabe and Maddie individually and having family time. In fact, the scene Janelle said that she preferred to center her time with Cody on their kids, so she had to remind herself to also get one-on-one time with him. It's almost like production was trying to show what a liar he is. Then, the original poster adds, "I agree. He's in a asterisk asterisk. I was just pointing out that the footage used for his voice over contradicted what he was claiming." It's like when the Tenders claimed they were never integrated into the family, but producers showed footage of them being completely integrated into the family. Fans see how production is subtly exposing lies. After the initial post, several Sister Wives fans discussed that it is pure genius to have Kody Brown talk while showing scenes that contradict his points. The original poster added examples of the footage. Someone else adds, "Great work. Cody is such a lying tool." Very valid points, especially RK's debt forcing them to cling to the show. Hopefully, no more of Cody saying he won't answer certain questions on the tell-all and getting away with it as he has in the past. When they were all one big family, Cody steered the ship and protected Robyn and his own storyline. Now that 3 Oggs have left, Cody has zero control. All the truths are starting to come out. Finally, I'm not a fan of Andy Cohen in general, but I sure would be down with having New Year's Eve Andy Cohen specifically conducting those things. Why the change? So if TLC has been protecting Kody Brown through the years, why has it changed now? For many years, Cody had a good friend behind the scenes running interference. Seemingly, Cody was getting softball questions lobbed at him by Suki Krishnan as if she was instructed to take it easy on him. Another Reddit thread believes Cody had the control at his fingertips since he managed the contracts, but fans hope it will change with the new tell-alls. One commenter inquires, "Puddle Monkey isn't the production team this season? When and why did that change? It'll be for the better if they finally start calling out K and War since Puddle Monkey is no longer in business. Kody Brown's friend isn't interceding for him anymore." Another user says, "Puddle Monkey was the production Cody made his original deal with. Good friends with Cody, hence all the tell-all softball questions. Puddle Monkey has shut down. Seems no one is gonna kiss Cody's butt like they have for 18 seasons, hoping this season tell-all blows their lies up." Then, fans provided information about the company closing. Likewise, Kody Brown's neighbor and buddy no longer has the reins. Calling out the lies. While some people questioned the producer's intentions, the original poster clarifies, "This isn't a positive Cody post. I'm pointing out that he was lying and that the producers used footage showing that." Someone else adds, "Production is gold this season. Maybe with his buddy Puddle Monkey production gone now, we will get some justice for the other wives." Robyn and Cody have to show their faces. They have that $2.1 million mansion to pay for, keep up that great editing new production team. Definitely new rules for editors since the old production co is gone. What do you think? Is Kody Brown getting a subtle jab from production this season? Do you think the kid gloves are coming off? Who do you think would get answers from Cody in a tell-all? Are you ready to see how the rest of the Sister Wives season plays out? Maddie Brown's profound grief and pain over brother. As 2024 drew to a close, many members of the Brown family reflected on losing Garrison. Now, Maddie Brown Brush is opening up and sharing her thoughts on one of the most difficult years of her life. Maddie Brown Brush reflects over painful losses in 2024. Garrison Brown's death rocked the Sister Wives community. Each member of the family sorely felt his passing. 2024 was a year of profound grief, anger, and unexpected growth and peace. The TLC star began her post. Losing Garrison in March brought a kind of pain that touched every part of life. Grief doesn't stay in one place, it spills over, making room for other emotions, and for me, a lot of those emotions were anger. I spent much of this year sitting with that anger at circumstances, people, and memories that felt impossible to reconcile. While some of it has softened, it still lingers in moments. Maddie went on to add that 2024 also gave her clarity on her relationships. She reconnected with people she never imagined speaking with again. On top of that, she added that some relationships needed to stay in the past for the sake of her family's peace. Maddie shared that those decisions were difficult, but very necessary. But in spite of the tragic losses, Maddie admitted that 2024 wasn't entirely negative. She and Caleb are expanding their family and expecting another daughter soon. They also launched Head of Farms with her mother, Janelle. Through it all, I have learned that healing isn't a straight path. It's messy, slow, and often found in stillness. As this year closes, my heart feels lighter, and I've gained a deeper understanding of peace. Here's to 2025, a year of healing, hope, and the beauty of new beginnings. Maddie concluded her post. Sister Wives fans encouraged the TLC star. Fans flooded the comments with an outpouring of love, support, and encouragement for the reality star. Instagram users wrote, "Here's to 2025 and the growth of your family and continued opportunities for healing and connection." Someone once told me that you never get over grief, that it never stops hurting. You just learn to live with the grief. Emotional maturity is a sign of self-awareness and will ultimately be one of the greatest gifts to yourself, husband, and children. It's a process and at the time seems unbearable, but the growth, if allowed, is powerful. I like to reference it to the butterfly effect. God bless, beautifully put. Wishing you a 2025 full of blessings. Even though I am older, I have learned so much from you through your podcast. Thank you for sharing your journey. What did you think about Maddie's reflection post? Leave your own thoughts in the comments below. Mary Brown is carrying the season. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Mary Brown set the record straight about the legal marriage. Now fans think Mary is carrying the show this season while Janelle, Christine, Robyn, and Kody Brown tag along. Mary Brown is going through her glow-up. In Sister Wives Season 19, Mary Brown seems to be coming back to life. After years of waiting for Kody Brown to invest in her, she finally decided it was over. She knew he was dragging his feet, so she would be the bad guy and end the marriage. But fans are loving her resiliency this season. Since she has fire in her eyes, people are seeing her shed light on the past like never before. While she is going through her personal glow-up, her friends are embracing her and even helping her spill the tea. Likewise, Christine Brown Woolley isn't shying away from dishing on what she saw happening right under Mary's nose. Is carrying the season. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Mary Brown is carrying season 19. One user says, "Mary is carrying this whole dang season on her back." Then they added, "Really impressed with Mary lately and her whole honest, authentic, and vulnerable era. I hope Robyn gets the younger, fresher, and sneakier sister wives that she deserves." Another commenter adds, "I gotta be honest. She's never looked better than she does now. I've seen her recently on TikTok and Instagram. She's lost weight and her hair looks healthy. We've been waiting for her to spill the tea for years. We are finally getting the show we'd waited for. Thank you, Mary. Honestly, nothing is interesting happening. They keep throwing parties for storylines. Robyn is trying hard to make something out of Aurora and Brianna's church angst. The best thing they can do now to save the show is start spilling major tea. If it wasn't for Mary, everything would revolve around Christine, and that's getting old fast. I'm glad Mary has somewhat of a life. Mary is the show. Eyes are opening. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives fans were so glad to get confirmation about the catfishing timeline. After hearing Mary Brown reflect on pulling the trigger for the legal marriage when there was talk about it for years, fans think she understands the ploy. However, some people think she will never learn since she still takes the high road in current interviews. Mary was so desperate to be loved and accepted by Kody after the catfishing that she behaved a certain way when the cameras were rolling to protect Kody and Robyn in hopes of winning him back. Little did she know she was being lied to and manipulated by both of them. Now that she is free and moving on, she is slowly realizing the truth about who those two really are and what is really going on. It may take her some time to fully unravel it all, but her honesty and vulnerability of where she is in her healing right now is carrying this whole season, and I am here for it. You can tell in these talking heads that Mary has put the pieces together. She knows Kody used the adoption as a way to get away from their legal marriage. It will be interesting if she agrees with Christine that Robyn planted the seeds with Kody and her years earlier. Mary Brown is the heartbeat of season 19. Notably, some people think Mary Brown is doing the heavy lifting to assist in covering the void Garrison Brown left in the storyline. But some people are holding out to see Mary take down Kody and Robyn after years of manipulating her. What is fascinating to me is how many of us viewers know / assume / infer that a lot of editing was done to keep Garrison out of this season, and these scenes with Mary were filmed much later. I read a theory that these interviews are filler where a minor Garrison storyline may have been. So Mary is truly doing the work. She's bearing her soul more than ever and providing more content to cover for one of her OD13 kiddos. I am hoping she will write a book and let it all out. Cody was awful to her. Robyn is the worst type of frenemy mom. That would be fantastic if Robyn got what Karma should have in reserve for her. A younger, prettier, and more calculated version of herself. What do you think? Is Mary Brown carrying the season? Are you ready to see what happens on the next episode of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.